Hello and welcome back to another episode of Foxy No-Tail's Minecraft Adventures here inside of my Java Survival multiplayer server. And today we are going to be building a zombie spawner XP farm. So let's get right to it. See you in a second. Right, so here's the location of it. I'm going to leave that bit up there and I'm going to dig straight down and hopefully I won't dig through the spawner. I don't want to break the spawner. I have to be very careful as we start getting lower down. I can't remember. There it is. I was going to say I can't remember how low down this is. So this is the spawner. I've took away the chests already. And we're just going to basically do a standard drop chute and then a killing platform at the bottom. So we need to widen all of these walls by 1 to give them plenty of spaces to spawn, because I think they need 4 out in each direction. So it's 9 across all the way around. We'll put blocks above it so they can't spawn above it and stand on top of it. And we'll just dig down maybe, I don't know, 20 blocks or so. And then hopefully, yeah, just have some sort of killing platform. Having said that, if we do that, they're just going to be on a platform at the bottom. So maybe we can make this easier, actually. We don't need to dig very far down at all. And we'll use the old water system that we normally do. And we'll just try and keep it as simple as possible. Hang on, before we go any further, I've got an idea. We need to go in a testing world. I've got an idea. Oh, I like it when I have ideas. Okay, so here we have a little glass box full of water with a spawner at the very bottom of it. And I'm hoping what's going to happen is that the zombies will spawn and float up to the top and, yeah, maybe even turn into drowns. I'm not too bothered about them turning into drowns. I more want them to just float up to the top or try and swim up to the top to the player and come to that hole in the ice that I've made in the middle, which you can see. I'm just going to go around and try and get rid of some of these water streams, although I don't think I'm going to have much luck here. I'm not too fussed about that. I just want to see if anything will spawn. So I think I probably need to go into survival mode in order to make this work. Just want to test this is going to work outside of there. Because, oh, yeah, that spawned straight away. So I guess they don't spawn in water. What about then? Let's actually break that before we end up with loads of zombies down here. What about if we put signs or pressure plates around it to stop that bit actually being in the water? If I put a pressure plate on there like that, and let's fill this up with glass again. And maybe put some pressure plates. Oh, I can't put pressure plates on glass, can I? What if I put pressure plates on here like that? And then some signs. Well, the zombies spawned in the signs on the pressure plates. That's interesting. So what about if we get rid of those? Will they spawn in that 1 block gap below it? Or will they? I don't think they will they? We need them to have their heads in water, really. Right, so the area around the spawner is now completely air, but only 1 block deep. Now, nothing has spawned in that as yet. We've still got the drowned that's in here that converted flying around. But we need zombies to spawn in here somehow. If I take out the row underneath, we do get them in there, look. So I don't know whether they need... Maybe we could put half slabs down. It's like they need to have 2 blocks of air in order to spawn. Well, it looks like my experiments failed. They will spawn if there's a 2 block high gap of air, but not if there's only 1.5 or just 1 block, which is a real shame, because if we could get them to like float up, we could make a really cool mob spawner, but I don't think we're going to be able to. If I put ladders there and if I go into survival mode, let's just get rid of this guy. Is he going to try and climb up the ladders to come and get to me? Can they pathfind up ladders? And the answer is a no. What a shame. The other thing we could do, although it's a bit complicated, is we could... Well, I've gone into swim mode. We could put pistons under the entire floor and block every now and then, pop the pistons up and push them up into the water, but I don't think that's going to be a particularly viable solution because that will reduce our rates right down. So that is a failed experiment. It didn't work. It's a big shame, but not to worry. Let's go back to the main world. So it looks like we're just going to have to do it the good old-fashioned way, which is to dig down a few blocks and use water streams, which is, yeah, it's not much fun. I like coming up with new designs when we got new worlds and things like that, but yeah, it looks like we're going to have to go with the basics, I'm afraid. Okay, here we go. So we have a zombie farm. It's not perfect yet, but it'll do the job for us at the moment, and we just need to sort of stand here and give these guys a whack. Sadly, they don't get pushed to the perfect middle, but it doesn't matter because we can reach them and we are getting the XP. I have messed around with having this fence in a straight line. I think it's actually better when it is in a straight line rather than just like this. And all it is there is water around the outside. The zombies get pushed in, they fall down the hole, and then they get pushed towards me here, which seems to be working pretty well, to be honest. And if we hop upstairs, I've got some bubble columns that we can swim up in. Whoa, there we go. If we go up here, we can see what's happening. The zombies are just spawning out of that. They're falling into the water. The water's pushed into the middle. I'm using signs to block the water from coming down, and they're going through. And what I am going to do is I'm just going to block that up there, just so it's really, really dark in there, and we won't get any issues, because I've got a magma block elevator thing there as well. So, oh, we are getting a little bit of XP stuck behind those signs. I have to keep our eye on that. And we've just got to keep whacking these guys and getting rid of them. It would be nice if they all came to the same point, but my thinking is if I made that a single point hole down there, they're just going to get stuck and push each other out the way. By having it 3 wide, they can't bump into each other and get stuck, and I can still get them from here. Now, I haven't played with any designs with trapdoors or anything like that to get them, but I can actually stand up here on the carpet and they can't get me. Even the big ones can't get me, so I'm fairly safe here. What this isn't doing, it's not damaging the zombies, so they are taking the full amount of hits to get them. I could do it with damaging them. If I turn that water off, they will get a little bit damaged, but we'd have to go a long way down in the world for them to get properly damaged, which means we'd be too far away from the spawner for it to work. As you can see, the spawner at the moment is working when I'm stood here, and I don't want to be mucking about with water elevators and things like that for the zombies, for them to have to go up and then come down again to get damaged. So if I do that, they probably will just walk to me naturally anyway. In fact, I tell you what I could do. If we get rid of 2 of the fences, we can probably funnel them all into the same point. If I get rid of that there and that there, like that, and if I get rid of these fences here and that one there, then yeah, they're going to hopefully just keep coming to me in the middle, and I'll still get all the XP and everything. Yeah, I might put a trapdoor there instead of that fence. Yeah, the problem now is the water doesn't push the items through, so the items aren't going anywhere. So what I could do is I could dig the floor out and put hoppers there instead, which could work. There we go, we've got a floor full of hoppers. If we put carpets over the top of all of those to stop them falling down, we just need to put some more glass in at that back wall over there. Where's my glass? I'm making such a mess with my shulker boxes. I really need to get organised now. I've got shulkers. There we go. Whoa! Let's close that quickly. And then we've got one there as well. Oh, one on the chicken. I never thought about those coming down. I might have to build a bit more of a wall there. Yeah, I never thought about chicken jockeys. We've got a chicken down here now. We don't want him down here. And now hopefully all their stuff will go into the hoppers, and if I put a chest at the front here, we will get all of the drops going in there, which would be great. So I've got a chest on me just there. Let's pop that down and let's see that fill up with the items. They are doing. That's great. Absolutely fantastic. So this isn't too bad. It's not bad at all, really. Apart from the chicken jockeys, I might fill this front section up with glass then, just to stop that happening in the future. There we go, that's better. We've got a wall now, so those chicken jockeys won't be able to get through, so we can just stand here and we can whack the zombies, and when we've got sweeping edge 3, that's going to make it even easier to kill these guys. So they're not getting damaged massively by the fall, but they're getting damaged enough, and we're getting all of the items, which is great. So it's all working very well. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that design. It only took an hour to build, believe it or not. There's quite a lot going on, but it only took an hour. So that should be able to help us build up a little bit of XP over the next few days or so, and then we can get ourselves some better tools and armour, which will be very nice, because, yeah, that's one thing that we're lacking in the Java edition, is a decent source of XP, and now we've got one. Well, it doesn't seem to be much of a shortage of zombies. We seem to be getting plenty coming through. It is a little bit random how often they spawn and how quickly they do, but there you can see as soon as I get rid of all those, we get a load more coming through, and the baby ones are easy enough to hit. Like this, we can just open that. Can he jump over there? He should be able to jump over that, surely. I don't know why he can't. Well, if he can't jump over that, we don't even need this trapdoor there. But yeah, now we've got a big gap, and then we get some more coming through. I didn't know whether it would be worth putting packed ice under the floor up there, but I don't think that will help them actually move through the water. I know it helps items move through water, but I don't think it helps like entities like zombies and things like that. So that's probably a fairly pointless thing for us to do. Now if I hold my pickaxe in my offhand like this and kill the zombies, I can repair its XP. It is a little bit slow, it's not as fast as I would like. It'd be nice when we've got a double spawner. We have got that double blaze spawner in the nether, which we could work on at some point. And we've also got quite a lot of the cave spider spawners in our mine shafts, but I think zombies are going to be the easiest ones to deal with for now, and they've got useful drops because we can trade them with clerics as well. So we can get ourselves a few emeralds. We've already got more than 4 stacks of stuff because I've got a looting 3 swords, so that's pretty good. And when my sword is mending as well, that's going to be even better. I've just learned something interesting that I never knew before. If we look at the tags on this, you'll see at the bottom it says durability 1002 out of 1561. So that's how many uses you've got. Every time you use it, that goes down by 1. If I kill 1 zombie, 1 died then, and I get the XP, that goes up by exactly 10. It's gone to 1012 now, and it was 1002. If I kill 1 more zombie, like that, and I get the XP from that, that's going to go up to 1022. So for every zombie, it goes up by 10. So in order to get it all the way down from the bottom to 1500, I need to kill 156 zombies, which is quite a lot to repair it, really. But it's not taking too long. It is a little bit slow. I guess it's probably running more slowly because there are other people on. But when you kill a whole bunch of zombies like this, then it soon shoots up. And if we get those little ones like that, when we go back to it now, it should be 1148. So it is going up slowly. There we go, that's our pickaxe fully mended, which is amazing. And now all we need to do is get a few levels for ourselves as well. And you might notice I've made a couple of changes here just to make it a little bit easier to see everything, and also to just, I don't know if this is making any difference whatsoever, but I'm hoping that will stop the mini baby zombies jumping through. But if you look, I can actually walk through with that there. Although I can't get onto the carpet, interestingly, with that there. So, maybe, I don't know whether we need that there or not. But yeah, it's working well. They are a little bit slow coming through. I don't know if that's because there's a lot of people online or what, but the design's pretty optimized, to be fair. There's not really a great deal I could do to make it better other than have a longer drop. But you see that guy came down straight away. They are getting out of the area quick enough. So I think we've just got to wait. Well, we've got a fair old few drops from this now, which is pretty good. We'll take a few of these things with us. The XP is pretty slow coming out of this thing, to be fair. And we're not too desperate for it right now. What we are desperate for, though, is emeralds. So I'm going to take these. Oh, it's night time. I'm going to take these rotten flesh and I'm going to go to our cleric villager, which is just over here by that village. And I'm going to see how many emeralds we can get for that. And also, did we open up the trades fully? I think we did, didn't we, to get the bottle of enchanting. So I don't need to do that, but I would like to, yeah, definitely. Whoa, bad guys. Here we are back at the village. We've just got to find our cleric if we can. He should hopefully be up in one of these houses. You are living life on the edge, you are, sir. Running about out here with all these monsters about. Right, let's go in here. There he is. He's still in. That's good. Let's see how many diamonds, emeralds we can get for all of this little lot then. We want as many as possible. He is quite expensive, to be fair, but hopefully we'll get a few. Oh, he's run out again. Could you going to restock for me, please? He is. That's amazing. And we can get one more emerald like that, which is absolutely fantastic. So we've got another 12. We only need 4 more emeralds, and I think we already had those. And we could buy some more stuff, but we don't need it right now. What we need is that mending book for our elytra, and an unbreaking book would be good as well. But I don't think anyone's selling unbreaking books at the moment. Oh, I've got some more rotten flesh. It's in my hotbar. I didn't even realise I had that. Let's go back in and give him our last lot then. There you go. Can we get any more? No, that is it now. We've got 13 emeralds. Unlucky for some. Seems to be lucky for us today. Back home, and my sugarcane is almost fully grown. Let's go grab some of that. And I've got a couple of dark oak trees which have grown, which is nice as well. So let's get a load of this, and then we can get even more emeralds. And hopefully we can get enough to get that other mending book. And there's something else I want to do when we go to town as well. It appears that Jedi Firefly, one of the patrons and the members of this server, has got some stuff for sale. 2 of those things are arrows and bones. Both things I am really, really short of. I don't have hardly any of. We got nearly 3 stacks of sugarcane from all that, which isn't bad, really. How have you been getting on, Big Chicken? Oh, well done. That's lots of chicken. Thank you very much. All right, we've got 17 emeralds altogether now, which is good. I'm going to turn this sugarcane into paper and see if we can get any more from these guys in here as well, just so we've got extra. If we could get 32 altogether, that would be absolutely amazing, but I doubt it. You're the expensive one. Where's your cheap friend? Where's the one that doesn't want too much? There we go. This one only wants 25 for an emerald. Oh, and he's run out. And I'm throwing it at them. Aren't you going to restock? No? Right, okay. We'll have to go to your slightly more expensive friend then and trade with him instead. There we go. We got another 5 emeralds from doing that, and I've just chucked another load of paper on the floor there. Excellent stuff. We've also got a lot of stuff come out of the furnace array, so we may well be able to get a load more XP from that as well. But before we do anything else, let's pop our ender chest down and let's grab our rockets and our elytra, and let's take our ender chest back again just in case. And we'll also get our fancy cheaty book, and we'll open our cheaty book, and we'll go to the 3rd page, and we're going to click on spawn. No, I didn't want to be to spawn, I wanted to be to town. So let's open our cheaty book again and click on town instead. And hopefully, at the house across the road from mine, there should be a chest with some stuff on it, he said. The house across the road. This is Jedi's house, I think, over here. Maybe, possibly. Yeah. Oh, it's his general store. So, well, he doesn't have massive amounts of stuff for sale. Ah, here we go. This is what we wanted. 1 block of iron per 64 bones and 1 block of iron per 64 arrows. So I'm going to take 5 lots of arrows and 5 lots of bones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll just make that look a little bit neater for him as well. And then let's pop those in there like that. There you go. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Firefly. Oh, he apparently was on his way to my base to give me a gift. I wonder what it is. He's giving me the book. I've already got one of those. Thank you. What could it be? What could the gift be? Oh, some membranes to fix my elytra. I forgot about that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. Anyway, let's go and see this chap. Last time we spoke to him, we had bought the last book. He is still out of them. So we need to trade something else with him to try and get him to restock. But we don't want to spend too many emeralds. So let's buy some glass off him because it's only 1 emerald, and let's hope that forces him to restock. We've got a little bit of wiggle room here with the trades. No, he's not restocked from that. Let's buy another piece of glass from him then. We can't go down below 16 emeralds because we need that mending book. He's not having it with that either. Oh man, this guy's mean. Well, the only thing for it is to go to the cheaty place and get some more cheaty books and trade those with him, because I don't have enough other stuff to trade with him. I've given him a load of emeralds for the glass blocks, and he's not having any of it. So we're going to have to do our little cheaty throw our books away and get a few more of these, and we'll trade a few of these, and hopefully we can unlock his trades with these. And don't worry about this isn't lagging out the world or anything getting these books. It's not causing any effect to the server whatsoever. As soon as we give them to that villager, they are wiped out of existence. So they're not taking up any memory or any space or any file space or anything like that. So yeah, it's okay to do this. And if other people want to do it as well, I don't mind. As long as it's not all the time, you know, as long as you're not spamming in hundreds and hundreds of emeralds doing this, then you just use it to get yourself out of a tight spot here and there, then that's fine. It really doesn't matter. Right, and 1 more, please. How many was that altogether? Right, we've got just over a stack again. Let's go back to town. And let's see if we can get that villager, to give us a book. Right, you, Chappy McChap face, take my written books. Right, well, he doesn't want any more written books, so hopefully that'll unlock his trades. No? There we go. We've unlocked mending again. Oh, that's better. Thank goodness for that. There we go. We've got a mending book. And we're only 3 more emeralds off another one. Oh, let us go back to spawn and just grab a couple more of these books. There we go. Can we... Oh, wrong trade. Oh, he's locked up on us after only a couple. But we did just get enough. That's amazing. So let's go back to his mending book thing then. Where's his mending books? Come here and give me them mending books, you. There we go. And let's give him the book and our 16 emeralds. There we go. We've got 2 mending books. That's amazing. And hopefully, if we grab our XP off him, that's giving us a load more XP. So now what I'm going to do is going to be even more cheaty. After I've put mending on these elytra, of course. Let's do that first. And let's call them Foxy's elytra. We still need unbreaking on them, but that's not too much of a worry right now. And what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to try and do, I don't even know if this is possible, is I'm going to use my cheaty book again. I'm going to teleport myself to town, which is where I already am, and hopefully, while I'm falling through the air, I can activate my elytra. I can! Oh, that's good then. So now I can go home much, much more quickly, if I'm going in the right direction at least. Which I am. Very good. I didn't even have to use any rockets. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, it's a day of cheats. See, it's not cheating because this is the whole point of this data pack that we've created and that we've added into the game is to make the game different in order to make it less boring. And it's not, Minecraft's not boring. I'm not saying I think it's boring, but I've been playing Minecraft for years. I play it in vanilla. I don't play modded because mods just take so much of your time and you've got to put so much effort into learning them all. So I like the vanilla game, but I've been playing it that long. I wanted it with a bit of a twist. So we're adding all these things in, not to give us stuff for free because we're lazy, but just to give the game a bit of an interesting twist so that it's not, you know, the same thing over and over again. We play it slightly differently now. So that's the reason why. Right, now I'm going to see if I can use some of these phantom membranes to repair it. I can. How many does it take? 2. It takes 3? Oh, it's not cheap then to mend it, but there we go. We've mended those elytras now, which is good. And I also want to do what we did before with a couple of bits of wood and make some charcoal in our furnaces and see how much XP we can get from those, because I still want to see if I can make a decent shovel. Let's see what we've got. So in this one, we're going up from 21 to 22, so not loads. And that one's taken us up to 23. So we got another couple of levels, but nothing massive. So it just goes to show how much stuff I must have been smelting before that in order for it to go up so much before. And now we've got loads of stone as well, which is absolutely great. So we're doing well. We're doing well. We've got lovely diamond stuff. We've got amazing pickaxe with mending on it. We've got a good sword. We've got some elytra with mending on. We are doing really, really well. And I'm going to put my mending book in here as well, just so I don't lose that. So that's it. There we go. So, as usual, I would like to say thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!